So the intake we're going with is going to be a Mishimoto intake that my cousin purchased off of Amazon, right? It is technically a cold air because there is its own self-contained box that it sits in. So here's the box. The outside of here is all plastic. Top has this little carbon fiber, I guess decorative piece, but it is pretty nice. And this is going to contain the filter, so that way it keeps it nice and cool. Here's your filter. Basically any other cone filter like this will be very similar from anybody like K&N, AFE, Mishimoto. They're all pretty much the same. And this is your hard pipe for the airflow sensor that you're going to be using, along with the silicone and the filter. Looks like it's an aluminum piece that's been powder coated, from what I can tell. Everything feels very good. Now let's get into actually installing this.
First thing, of course, started doing was removing the old hose clamps. All you're going to remove is going to be rubber hose near the box and the box itself, along with the filter, of course. I do also remove this circulating valve, I believe it is, but that actually does go back on in its stock location with the stock pipe. The only things you're going to be replacing is going to be the box, airflow sensor connection, and also the silicone hose after that. For the stock intake box, I had a little bit of trouble. First, of course, I ended up unbolting everything I needed to unbolt and removing clips and the front ram that takes air from the front side of the car. I removed all that. Then to get the intake off, I had to really fight it because there's a rubber mount that holds it to the chassis of the car, and that takes some force to take out. Once I did take it out, I transferred the rubber hose that held the original box over to the new box. Along with that, I also transferred the other rubber mounts over to the new box from the old box, so that way everything lined up properly. And to be fair, I probably could have used some WD silicone on here to help put this in a lot easier into the new box. Then I put in the new intake filter along with the mass airflow sensor pipe that's going to be connected directly to it. Then of course I also put back the other pipe that had the recirculating valve attached to it.
It's crazy.
And then before connecting the silicone hose to those two pipes, I put some WD silicone on it to make it easier to attach the silicone hose to those two pipes. Otherwise, without the silicone, you're going to have a little bit of tough time getting that on there. And of course, once everything is done, go ahead and make sure everything's tight, and then it's time to tune. As for the KTuner, we are using the KTuner V2. As you can see, I did end up going to KTuner's website to download their software for the KTuner that I'm going to be using to tune the car. Of course, after it's downloaded, you go ahead and install it and open it up, and then from the file menu, you can choose to import a new tune. I showed this off in my 9th Gen Accord. If you want to take a look at it, it's on the channel, also linked in the cards.
Next, see this?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's factory calibration, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you got stage 1, this improved launching, throttle response, smooth power delivery.
Mm-hmm.
Stage 2 is factory boost targets in eco mode, improved launching, throttle response, and smooth power delivery. Stage 2 is power levels, improved launching, throttle response, smooth power delivery, so it increases the power in stage 2. And then you got, again, dual target. And then you got stage 1 boost targets in eco. So you can factory boost in eco, which we'll probably go with that one.
Yeah, a lot of people go with that one. Right?
Yeah, so if you have the eco thing on, it'll do factory.
Right.
And
normal is a little boost, and then
yeah,
sport
exactly. So
yeah, we'll
you do that, and then you select it, you hit next. Okay. So now it loads all the parameters how they have it. Right now, if you're good at tuning, you can go in each one of these and say, okay, I want to do this, this, and this, but because I'm not...
Okay, let's keep it stock. So.
If I'm not like that, so... and then you go here. I think it's this one, yeah, upload base code. So flash now to flash directly to ECU, upload a tune to the KTuner, so it will tell you where it can be, what slot you want it in. So I put, since this is a stage 2, I put in 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then it starts uploading the file. That's good. It's flashing everything. Like your brakes flashing, your parking things, but it's crazy what it does. That was pretty good.
This pulls.
Holy
I
shit.
feel it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy how it goes through the speed.
Too, or is it just me?
No, it pulls. It definitely feels like it's going quicker than it was. You definitely can hear it a little better with the intake.
Yeah.
And I don't remember hearing the blow-off when I drove it earlier.
A little bit.
Did you?
Yeah, but you have to tap it and let go for it to build some pressure. But I'm telling you, it's never gone over 1.0 for me as far as the boost.
As far as the boost?
Yeah.
See, I wasn't paying attention to that last time.
But now, you know, it definitely hits at max, you know.
Even at 6th gear.
It pulls, man.
Holy shit.
got that much, like 100% what they claim, because some people did put it on dyno right away, and they saw like 35 horsepower increase. And, it's quick. Holy shit! All right.
Wow, dude, that's crazy. That 60 was quick.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That was even in traction control. It was like
Oh yeah.
peeling out a little bit.